I'm standing in front of the Bonduelle plant in Bedford in the Montérégie. These days, the plant runs 7 days a week, preparing Arctic Gardens frozen vegetables. When vegetables reach maturity, they can't be just left alone in the field. So come along with us. We'll introduce you to workers who deal with the heat and the cold all the time. Marie-Claude Louis, to make up a bag of frozen vegetables like this, there are many steps, and it does take a lot of people. How many people work at Bonduelle?
There are 270 of us during the peak season.
And you produce how many tons of...
We produce 80 million pounds.
Oh, wow, that makes for long days.
Yes.
Shall we go? Shall we go and see it?
Sure.
Great.
This is the first step in the cleaning phase for the green beans. They're passed through a blower where leaves and fibers are all removed. That's all the blower removes.
Okay.
This is the first step in cleaning the beans. They pass through a cyclonic destoner down below here. After that, they go in the washer, as is.
Suppose you wanted to use this particular bean to put into mixed vegetables. How long does it take from the time the beans get here until they're ready to go into the vegetable blend?
It takes about 3 to 3.5 hours to freeze the batch that arrives here.
Hello?
Hello.
This is Chantal.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Fine.
What do you do here?
Well, I'm responsible for the visual inspection. Here I have to remove things, mainly the rejects. And in addition, we remove anything else that isn't good. Leaves, stems.
Do you still eat green beans at home?
Oh, yes.
And then the bean is cut?
It's already been cut in the building we just left. It's cut there and pumped over here, where it undergoes an electronic inspection. This is our optical sorter, which takes pictures of the beans as they pass. You can see where the light is. There are cameras there that take pictures of the beans. If it sees a spot or a stem, the sorter will tell the computer, in so many meters or centimeters, there's a bean that will go by with its stem. Give it a jet of air. Then the reject comes here, and the good bean goes straight through. Falls into a pump that then sends it on for blanching. The blanching sequence takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds. After that, the beans move to the freezing tunnel, which takes 8 to 10 minutes.
And what's the temperature in the deep freezing tunnel?
With the wind, it's about minus 35 degrees Celsius in the freezing tunnel.
With the wind?
Yes, because the wind is strong.
So there's a wind chill factor?
Yes, there's a wind chill factor.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Now we know why it's called Arctic Gardens. And after the windstorm, they arrive here?
That's right.
And is this the last step for your section?
That's right. The final step is the packaging of the beans. The totes are filled here, then they'll be weighed and sent to the warehouses.
You need to be a real orchestra conductor to prepare the mixes of frozen vegetables. Wait for the concert after this break.
Par-dessus le marché.
Marie-Claude, is this where your work starts?
Yes,
So you're the one in charge of packaging?
that's right.
Does it go from freezing to delivery?
Here we take the vegetables that were frozen during the summer, and throughout the year when we get an order from a customer, we take the vegetables requested in the order, put them into bags and then into boxes, and we ship them.
It's cold in here. What's the temperature?
Between 20 below to 22 below, I think.
So what if I asked you to make me a bag of mixed veggies?
Well, we go and get green peas, carrots, green beans, and corn, and we bag them.
Okay, great. Jeanette, are you the team leader?
Yes.
So your next order is mixed vegetables?
Yes.
What do you have to do?
For that, I have to prepare the templates on the computer.
And are you able to tell the quantity with this?
Yes, they are 2,000.
2,000 bags of mixed vegetables?
2,000 cases.
Cases.
That's even more bags.
Mary-Claude, what's happening here?
We're at the final section. The vegetables have already been sorted with optical sorters during the production phase, but we do the very final inspection here.
So this is a human inspection now?
Yes.
Does it require a lot of concentration?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
It's visual work.
Do you take turns so you can rest your eyes?
Yes, we do a rotation and we have to change around and then we go to the bags.
Okay, to vary the work?
Yes.
Is she busy here checking that all the bags are okay?
Exactly. She verifies that the bag is properly shaped, the image is properly centered, and our production code is properly printed so that we're able to trace it after it leaves the plant.
Yes, we're working here in the Arctic Gardens product freezers. We're appropriately dressed. For example, the temperature is 25 degrees below zero in there, but we have warm boots and good equipment. You eventually get used to it.
We've just changed seasons. So the moral of this story is that it takes a lot of work so vegetables can look like that. Thank you for the nice day. Mary-Claude, Louis, many thanks.
You're welcome.
That was very pleasant.
Isn't it summertime outside now?
It certainly is.
Want to go back to it?
Of course.